So I had a change of plans this week. I had originally intended for this video to be a monthly real estate market update. However, in the last couple of days, I've had one particular question come up 3 different times. So I thought it must be time to address this question. After all, I want these videos to provide valuable information to you, and if people are asking me this question, obviously I need to provide the answer. Hi, I'm Bob.Woolverton. I'm with Pure Real Estate in Bellevue, Washington. Here on YouTube, I'm known as your Northwest Realty Advisor. The question I've been getting this week is, who pays the real estate agent's commissions? Or the other version I've heard was, I didn't know I had to pay the commission for both the seller's agent and the buyer's agent. So when we come back after this 8-second break, I'll explain who pays what. As I was preparing for this video, I was searching the web for graphics that I could use to keep this video visually interesting. Of course, during that search, I read several articles about who pays real estate commissions, and no wonder people are confused. The articles I read thoroughly confused the topic. So here's the real answer. In Washington State, when you list your home with a real estate broker, you sign a listing agreement, Form 1A, the exclusive sale and listing agreement. In Section 4 of that agreement, it addresses commissions. Here on line 29, you can see you have the option of paying a flat fee or a percentage of the sales price. Most commonly, people select a percentage of the sales price. In this example, let's choose 5%. That number can be higher or lower, but I think this number will help provide some clarity as to how this works. So this 5% number we enter into line 29. This is the total commission the seller will pay to the listing firm at closing. Now the listing agreement is with the home seller to list their home for sale. Nobody else is a signatory to this agreement, only the seller. Now, as we continue in this agreement, we see from the total commission, the firm will offer a cooperating member of the MLS representing a buyer, that's the buyer's agent, a commission of either a percentage or a flat fee. In this case, on line 31, we're going to enter 3%. So what this means is the seller is going to pay 5% total commission for the sale of their home, and 3% of that will go to the buyer's agent, which in this case leaves 2% for the listing agent. So the seller is paying both the listing agent and the buyer's agent. Now here is where the online articles confuse the issue. Some articles said the buyer is actually paying the fee because they're the ones bringing the money to the table for the purchase of the home. Or the other argument is the seller already raised their selling price to compensate for the cost of the total commission to be paid at closing. I flatly reject that as an explanation. If you have a home that has a market value of $500,000 and you agree to pay 6% total commission, in essence 3% to each side, you're not going to price your home at $530,000 because that is not the market value of your home and it will never sell. So to indicate someone raised their listing price to compensate for the cost of paying real estate commissions is absolutely ludicrous. You do that and your home will never sell. Now, on the estimated settlement statement drafted by the escrow company, you can see the charges for the real estate commissions or debits on the seller's side of the form. There's nothing under the debits on the buyer's side. So to say the buyer is paying the commission because they're the ones bringing money to the table, that's misleading because the commissions are debited against the seller's profits. So the short answer is the seller pays commissions for both the listing agent and the buyer's agent. Now the good news is, when the seller takes their proceeds from this sale and goes to purchase their next home, the seller of that home will pay the commissions for the buyer's agent in that transaction. Wow, I hope I explained that clearly and didn't confuse the issue further, and I hope you found value in today's video. If you did, click that subscribe button and click that reminder bell so you'll be notified when I post new videos. Also, please share this link with someone you know who can benefit from the information on this YouTube channel. You can find my email address and telephone number in the description below. Call me or email me. I'd love to hear from you, and I'd love to represent you in your next real estate transaction. I'm Bob.Woolverton. I'm with Pure Real Estate in Bellevue, Washington. Here on YouTube, I'm known as your Northwest Realty Advisor. Every Tuesday morning at 7 a.m. I post new videos about buying, selling, or investing in real estate, and some home tours and listing videos. I'll see you next week.